Salutations, everyone. Welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. I'm LotR, here playing as Maglor, still in the Realms in Exile, the great, the glorious, the Lord of the Rings mod. So, we can now attack Isengard. So I think I shall do so. I could do a holy war. Yeah, let's do a holy war. Meanwhile, I'm fabricating claims on Radagast, and we will raise our army there-ish. This should be fairly quick and easy, even if he's calling holy orders to help him. Well, we were right on the line there, weren't we? He almost was able to get to my rallying of my army before it appeared. Again, once battle is joined, he has no hopes whatsoever. The best part is canonically, if a army of the LotR showed up, led by Maglor, the odds are Sauron would just run. He'd probably lock himself in Isengard or Orthanc, and then everything else would fall. Sauron at heart is basically a coward who wanted power and never got it. Should be a fairly easy victory here. We'll go after other people while we wait for the recharge of, or I say recharge, the truce to end, and then we'll just keep doing this on Sauron. And in the meantime, we will think about messing with Sauron himself. Oops, that's the one I do not want to grant away. And we've got armored, we got heavy cav there. So we don't actually need that, we want elven stables instead. There we go. I'm curious as to how big the LotR culture is now that I've done all this. Hey, Elidan the Bold of Imladris. Cool. Culture-wise, there's a lot of LotR on the maps. There's still a lot of Hobbit faith on the map. Sure, you can have a hook. You're not part of the same kingdom, so you can't even make a hook on me. Or use it, really. Okay. Let's beat up some orcs. See, for some reason, I still cannot declare a war to act like a holy war to take Gundabad itself. Seems to be a bit glitched there. Well, we'll purge more mountains, and then we will probably pick a fight with Sauron over a single province at this rate. Plus, I have to remember, we have the entire south now we can rampage through. So that's going to have to be a new location we go to. Because even though I've it'll take a long time to raise the units in the south. I still can do so. Fight a couple wars down there, pick up some territory. Might have to mess with the Gondorians at some point. I don't even know where this guy's army is. Oh, he's fighting a war and losing against Sauron. Okay. Well, that wasn't an attack. That was just a raiding army committing suicide, apparently. Oops. What did I pick up? No, those are all right. Somewhere I picked up a province I don't want. In some ways it's easier doing this than trying to actually find which one it is. It should show up on the map, but it's not. Huh. Oh. I used to have 9, now I've got 8. That's odd. Do we have a temporary malice? Weird. We were able to hold 9 a minute ago. I saw it. Huh. Very odd. I do like the fact that we can somehow conquer these orcish goblin territories and not, you know, kill them all. Okay, that's a claim. Just starting our claim network going down here in the south. Once we take this area, it'll be really nice. The only downside of taking these areas is I can't give them to the dwarves, which is frustrating. Well, maybe if I take the gate here, give it to the dwarves, and then leave them alone, they might colonize it. Okay. Well, anyway, we're done with that. Sauron. We could declare several holy wars. Do a homeland reclamation war. Or pick a fight with Camel. Let's pick a fight with him, I guess. We'll raise our troops in Nimladris. Elrond's still got a decent military. It's still weak, but something. Okay, so overrunning the high pass. Oh, I've got more elven lands I didn't want. Hobbiton is now an elven refuge. Whoops. Poor hobbits. Slowly, slowly, we're going straight for the old forest, I guess. It's kind of the long way to go about it, but oh well. Yeah, I'm going to win decisively. Wasn't in much doubt, but does make it a little easier. So I just got to claim on Angra. So over here is next. There's a city there, interestingly enough. Must be left over from when it was owned by a different group of people. Yes, there's a Veilman of the Cult of the Lidless Eye running that city. Not anymore. Oh wait, I was going to upgrade this mountain pass right at some point. Now, it's still not upgraded because the orcs are still there. We're expanding so fast, the stuff isn't going away in time. Okay. Still just have our 2. Keep upgrading there then. So that was dealt with. Let's do a quick war with Sauron for this one province up north. I say a quick war, it's still going to involve tens of thousands of orcish deaths. As I imagine Sauron's going to send his full force to defend a territory miles away from his homelands that he has almost no hope of keeping, but it won't stop him. Okay, that's dealt with. Now we just wait for Sauron to show up, smash his armies, and we should be good. Apparently he's decided the High Pass is the easiest target. And now we got claims for that area. So Droadwith Ayor is next. Ayor. Tough part of not being an ancient language scholar like Tolkien is obviously I can't say half of his words. But then again, I can't say half of English's words, so... Let's see. Get back here, Sauron's army. Well, let's just overrun his Mirkwood territories. Wow, all of a sudden we're getting a lot of duchy claims very quickly. That's really nice. Haven't maxed out the battle war score yet. So, back to smash Sauron's armies. Come on. Basically, I'm just hunting his levy force at this point. It's a little annoying he's out moving me, though. He's going straight for that. And he's going to retake it, probably. That's annoying. There's a couple different duchies over there, okay. There was a victory for a moment, and then it went away. And then it came back. All for one territory. Grar fell, I hope you were worth it. Nothing important there. Tariel and Haldir are holding this area. That works out well. When does our truce with Saruman wear off? Oh, 4 months. How lovely. Let's take out Radagast in the meantime. I could forcibly vassalize him. He isn't a starry, so he would basically live forever. The problem is he doesn't follow the right faith or the right culture. We're just going to take him out then. Whoa, did not mean to do that. We'll raise our army there. There we go. I understand that I'm fighting basically a demigod here, but this demigod is not willing to submit to the elves, so we'll crush him. Victory is ours. Now, if I could persuade Radagast to follow the correct faith, but he cannot convert because he's an Astari. We do consider them righteous, though. And unfortunately, I'm going to have to give him back his duchy title. There we go. So many people to be ransomed. There we go. Okay, if we were to attack these guys, not that we're going to at the moment, we could do that. Radagast has claims of that. So we need that fabricated. We also need this claim fabricated. In the meantime, we're going to beat up Saruman. Again, should go pretty much exactly like the last war. He has large stacks. The large stacks migrate into an area. Oh, that guy's actually fighting Saruman. Okay, if I recall, I do need a claim on that province right there. Well, maybe we won't even have to fight Saruman's armies. Although this guy here is attacking Saruman. Well, we'll smash one of his armies. There we go. War score. Take some lands. These wars against Saruman are a great time for that line from Treebeard from the movies. A wizard should know better. He really should. Okay, that's looking pretty overrun. Can't even get to these guys. Could force them as a client state. Why would I want that? It says I count as an adventurer. That's interesting. Huh. Interesting that that guy inherited these provinces to the south. I can launch a holy war against him for some lands. Sure, let's do that quickly. Let's see how long it takes me to raise my armies, though. Only 62 days. It could be a lot worse. Okay, we've got another claim going here. Still, 65 days is a long rally time. There's their armies I'm about to smash. Isn't it lovely? And we are now the peacemaker, meaning people accept peace at 90 versus 100. That should make life a little easier. It shouldn't be game-changing, though. Since it's so easy for us to take settlements. Well, so much for me bragging about my spy master being able to fabricate duchy claims. Not doing a very good job. Probably I'll get the duchy claim on this one. And I've already claimed everything else in the area. $82. Okay. Oops. Ah. This guy was killed in a storm at sea. Okay, well, at least the daughter survived. And she did have a granddaughter who is not having children yet. Victory is ours at 90. The might of the Noldor expands in the south. And we will have desert elven settlements. Desert elven refuges. That should be interesting. We can ransom some people. We can quick fight a war for that area. Maybe I should launch a couple wars. Not entirely sure how I got land down here. I imagine it was through inheritance, some long distance marriage. There we go. There are so many pop-ups. This should be a fairly effortless war, but... Or wars, I should say, as I'm fighting 3 of them. Oh, nope, didn't get the duchy fabrication. Thought I was. Did not get it. Victory there. Might as well just occupy both provinces, let him deal with those settlements I took earlier. Victory there. And now we smash these guys. Suspect we got a lot more hunting pelts and stuff. And they all come to die. Oh, I already have claims on them because I got all the west marches. Yes, 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 yes. The only time I've ever gotten such crazy conquest in CK3 was when I did, well, actually 2 times. One when I was the Byzantines, before the rework, and adding administrative, and as the French, where you get, I won't say as broken cav, but pretty close to being as broken. Whoa! This thing has a fort. Like, that's a really high fort. Castle of 20 with mud brick loophole. The loopholes. Yeah, that makes sense. Still. For a random AI in the middle of the desert to do that, I'm impressed. Holding court. Okay. That will be it for this one, everyone. So thank you all for watching. The power of the Noldor is rapidly growing. See you guys next time. Bye for now.